Hello, and welcome to a guided meditation and breathing exercise session brought to you by Hawthorn Holistic Health. My name is Dr. Anthony Pascucci, and just want to say up front that nothing we discuss tonight or go over should supersede medical advice. For any medical concerns or conditions, always refer to your physician. Okay, and the theme of tonight's meditation is flexibility, being flexible in our thoughts. Just as the body can get stiff and tense and rigid, the mind could also similarly get tense and rigid. And we want to be able to stay flexible in whatever situation we're facing. Um, have go operating more on being able to adapt to whatever the outcome is, as opposed to being stuck to a certain expectation. So, as always, we're going to begin by finding a good posture for the session. You could be lying down or you could be seated. If you're sitting, support yourself by your sit bones and try to maintain a healthy curve to the lower spine. Don't have really much of your back sitting back on the chair, but rather you're supported and you're lengthening, creating length in the spine. You can picture a string attached to the crown of the head, lifting you up, elongating you from head all the way down to your root. Picking it up, but you're not raising your chin up. You're keeping your chin neutral, just lifting from the crown all the way down, creating some space between the ears and the shoulders. Bring them down and back, not tensed up. Give them a moment to roll out if you need to. Relax them, start to release tension, creating space and opening the chest so that we can breathe. When we're sort of rounded in, hunched in, and tense, it affects our breathing. We want to open up, start to breathe in through the nose, and hold for a moment, and out through the mouth. You see, I breathe out through pursed lips, kind of helps slow our exhale down and control it and really direct our intention. In our exhale, we're really sending a signal to the parasympathetic nervous system to relax. And we're also really detoxing the body when we release all the toxins and let them go. So continue to breathe in through the nose and hold, and out through the mouth. And hold. Continue in through the nose. And when you breathe in, allow your belly to relax, allow the abdominal muscles to relax, and expand and fill with air. Breathe down deep into your belly. Expanding and hold. And on the exhale, contracting the abdomen, allowing it to naturally sink in to blow out all the air. You breathe in through the nose. Always give it a little pause. And out through the mouth. Continue on your own. We'll continue to tune in with our posture. So ears should be above the shoulders, and chin bone, the little dimple in your chin, should be above the pubic bone. Good. Continue to breathe in through the nose Hold and out through the mouth. Good. Continue on breathing. We'll continue to work on our posture, making sure we have a nice curve to the lower back and that we're supported by our sit bones. And we'll start to scan the body for any tension, continuing to breathe in through the nose, holding out through the mouth. Good. Continue breathing. And again, think of creating length, elongating the spine. In through the nose, filling the belly, relaxing the abdominal muscles on the inhales, holding, and out through the mouth. Holding. On your inhales and exhales, as you expand and contract the belly, breathing deep into the belly, you can also engage and relax the muscles of the abdominal floor. You can incorporate Kegels into your meditation and your breath work. Breathing in, holding, and out through the mouth. Holding. We're becoming grounded, becoming rooted, allowing ourselves to dig deep into our root through our breath. You can imagine on your inhales, your roots going all the way in with the breath, down the body, out your roots, planting into the earth, becoming more and more grounded. But at the same time, just as we want to be grounded, we also want to be flexible. That balance of being grounded, but also being flexible, that's what leads to stability, to being stable in situations. Let's think we can close our eyes and start to visualize. We'll do a little visualization, but continue to breathe in through the nose, holding, out through the mouth. Begin to visualize a top, a spinning top. Go ahead and picture yourself setting it up and spinning it. And we don't want it to wobble too much. We don't want it to go off balance and stumble and fall and stop. We want to keep it spinning. We're going to keep it spinning with our awareness of our breath. Just continue to visualize it spinning as we breathe in and out. Keep that top spinning in your mind. Picture it spinning, not losing balance, not wobbling, but maintaining a collected, composed, stable spin, like our mindset as we encounter different situations. The way we work towards that is through our breath work and meditation practice. As we shift into that relaxed mindset and phase of the nervous system, that parasympathetic nervous system response, the more time we spend here and the more networks we create when we are in this mindset, the more it becomes habitual, the more it becomes default and easier to go into that state when we do encounter situations that are challenging. Continuing to breathe in through the nose. Keep that top spinning. Holding out through the mouth. Check in with your posture. Is that string still elongating from the top, from the crown, creating length? Don't allow yourself to sink in. Stay open in the chest. Continue to breathe deep into the belly. Expanding. Holding. Contracting. The more we wire in this slow, deliberate breathing with intention, the more that also becomes more automatic or autonomic, if you will. The easier it is for the body to start shifting into this instinctively, especially if you work at it. Before going into situations where you know you might be nervous or tense, like a meeting, an interview, a test, an encounter, spend a couple minutes with your breath. Continue to breathe in through the nose. Continue to visualize that spinning top with elegant precision to its spin, not wobbling, not becoming unstable. You can do this whenever you need more flexibility, more stability, that balance of, yes, grounded, but also adaptable. Continue to breathe in through the nose, holding, and out through the mouth. Meditation and breathing exercises are also perfect to do before your meals, as they put us into that parasympathetic mode. We call that the rest and digest mode. When we're in fight or flight, the body is mobilizing to run from a threat. It's shutting down digestion. And chronic stress really can do a number on digestion in the long term. So the more we can shift into this relaxed state, the more we are priming the body's digestive system to most efficiently absorb and digest and break down the food and ultimately move it out of the body. Let's do a couple deep cleansing breaths. So next time when we breathe in through the nose, we're gonna breathe in as much as we think we can, and then pause, and we're gonna breathe in a little bit more. I'll demonstrate. So I took a little bit more of an inhale after a pause, and now after I hold, I'm going to similarly exhale out and then pause and exhale more. Very deep cleansing breaths. So let's try a couple. In through the nose as much as you could. Pause. Now a little more. Good. Hold. And out through the mouth. Hold. And a little more. See, we're taking in and getting out those little reserve breaths where you don't think there's a little bit more, but there is. Out through the mouth. You might feel some tingling or even some lightheadedness or dizziness. If you do, just just return to normal breathing. But normally I find after a good few deep cleansing breaths, this normalizes. We just become incredibly relaxed and clear. We'll do a couple more. Good. And making sure that on the inhales, we're still breathing into the belly, allowing it to relax and expand. And on our exhales, we're relaxing the belly. We're not really clenching the muscles. We're allowing the diaphragm in the belly to naturally contract as we exhale fully. So in and out. Remember to keep that top spinning. Keep that top spinning in front of your eyes at all times as you continue to breathe in and out. Good. Continue on in that method. Couple more breaths. In, hold, and a little more. Out, hold, and a little more. With our posture, we also want to make sure we have good tongue posture. So making sure that our mouth is closed, we have a good lip seal, and that the tongue is pressed up against the roof of the mouth, and not just the tip of the tongue, but the whole tongue, creating a seal between the tongue and the roof of the mouth, which really closes a gap in our musculature. It's really the only break in the muscular chain occurs right there, and the tongue seals that gap. And it affects our overall posture all the way down the body. So continue to breathe. Focus on the whole tongue being up against the roof of the mouth. And out through the mouth. Good. Two more. Last one. Good. Now continue to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. You can return more to your normal rate and rhythm of breathing. Still trying to be aware and in control of the breath. And we can start to return to our body. We can start to wiggle our fingers and our toes if you want to bring awareness back to the body. And you can slowly, when you're ready, open your eyes. But you have to have a nice big smile. I think it's very important to end all your practices with a nice big smile for gratitude to the practice, for showing up and being here for yourself by doing this. So Your breath, like I said, is something you can call upon whenever you need it in times of difficulty, before your meals, before bed. And just do as we did tonight, becoming aware of your breath, slowing it down. And the more we do that, the more it'll become hardwired into the body and it'll become instinctual during challenging, stressful times. Okay. I thank you as always. From Hawthorn Holistic Health, my name is Dr. Anthony Pascucci. Thank you for joining.